You can't solve your financial problems with the same kind of thinking that caused them. These words will change your reality because poverty can't survive in a dough chaser's mentality.
The Beat Majors.
So to all my dough chasers, it's time to get this party started now.
I like it.
With your host, Jason White.
Yo, what's up, Dough Chasers? This is your boy, Jason White, your host of Dough Chaser TV. Tonight, we're going to be talking about the biggest rule when it comes to budgeting. Our last video, I talked about the importance of putting together a monthly budget and how we are, really looking to make that happen in the Black Letters program, which is a part of Transcend Financial Academy. And some of you have taken me up on my offer and actually joined the academy to participate in the Black Letters program, but not enough. Okay, so I'm back with another one. We're talking about budgets, the biggest rule when it comes to your budget. But first, let me know who you are, where you're from. I am live right now on YouTube and also Facebook. So let me know who you are, where you're from. And then we're going to dive into this particular subject a little deeper so that you can all get your money in order. There's a lot of you out here struggling with your finances. You're just out here. You don't have any true purpose for your money. And unfortunately, your money is in control. And what we want to do is we want to take back our power. But in order for you to do that, you have to want to. And a lot of you really don't want to. You're cool with living paycheck to paycheck, which is perfectly fine. If that's what you want, hey, so be it. However, I do not want to hear you complain about your poor finances. I do not want to hear you complain about having any money in the bank. I don't want to hear it. If you are somebody who doesn't want to put in the work, however, you want to complain at every opportunity you get, you're playing yourself. And I'm going to let you know. Anyway, let me know who you are, where you're from. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. Let me get this right here. So I have to open up a couple screens so I know who I'm talking to. So give me a quick second. But in the meantime, let me know who you are and, how's everything going on in your area? How's the weather? All right, so I have this particular template, okay, for the budgets. If you would like a copy of that, please comment budget, and I will provide you information on how you can get a copy of this template so that you can begin to get your money in order, okay? Your budget is basically your resource to developing a plan for your money. It gives you an understanding of what you're bringing to the table and what's being taken away from your table, right? And by you understanding where you are with your finances, you can begin to make changes and manipulate your finances towards the goals that you actually want to achieve, okay? And a lot of people are just out here not getting anywhere with their finances. However, they have all the latest brands of clothing, all the latest brands of technology. They have everything that you could possibly desire, but God forbid if something were to happen, they don't have shit. They don't have it, but they got those nice shoes in their closet. And, unfortunately, some people just don't care. But I don't believe it. I know everybody cares. They just, not willing to admit that truth. So let me know who you are, where you're from. We got Olivia Biddle. What's up? How you doing? Toya Russell. Hey, how you doing? Toya, I got you. I'm going to share with you how you can get a copy of the budget. We got Darkman Jeff out of South Carolina. Aubrey Lee out of Atlanta. How you doing? Let me see. We got on the Facebook. If anybody. Facebook, man, y'all be playing me, man. Y'all need to let me know who you are, where you're from, because I see y'all watching. All right, let me see. What's up, Michael Leach? We got Kendra from Mississippi. Turn that down. My wife, Mrs. White, how you doing? So yeah, I want to help you all, get your finances in order. And a lot of you know me for the credit side of everything. But what you need to understand is it all comes down to how you manage your money. Your credit is only a reflection of how well you manage your finances. And when you don't manage them well, it's going to report on your credit report. And a lot of people are looking for the, get rich quick schemes to improving their credit. But ultimately, it comes down to how well you're managing your finances. Because at the end of the day, we can help you fix your credit, but it won't last long if you continue with the poor money management. And I'm challenging all of you who have the latest brands, the latest clothing, the latest technology, the latest of everything, but your bank account is trash. I'm challenging you right now because at the end of the day, what's the point of looking like you have it when you really don't? What's the point? Let me know. If anybody knows that answer, let me know because I've been down that route. And when I went down that route, we were facing eviction. My Cadillac got repossessed at work. We didn't have any money, living paycheck to paycheck. However, every time I got a check, we went to the mall and we balled out. But when the landlord said we were 2 months behind on rent, believe me, my wife doesn't know this, but I think I shed a tear that night. And I don't want any of you to go down that route, but a lot of you are. And a lot of you find yourself continuing to go down this route constantly because you're not willing to fix or even confront your issues. What's up with that? We got James Ross from Dallas. How you doing, man? Jesse checking in. How you doing? Let me know. Why is it that people want to look like they have it when they really don't? What's up with that? Nicole Campbell out of Alabama. How you doing? Why is it that people look like they have it, but they really don't? How come no one really wants to obtain it? How come no one is taking the time to actually get it right? It's simple. It's simple. Toya said low self-esteem. Olivia said that's my answer. Yeah? Low self-esteem. Well, you can build your self-esteem by actually having it, by actually taking the time to build it. You feel better when you actually are putting in the work and seeing results, right? And a lot of people are not willing to do that, but I'm challenging you all. If you have the latest brands, latest clothing, latest technology, but your bank account is trash, I'm challenging you. The first step to fixing your finances is admitting that you have a problem. The first step to fixing anything is admitting that you have a problem. But when it comes to your finances, you have to admit that, man, my finances are messed up right now. And if I don't do anything to fix the situation, I'm going to continue to go down this path. A lot of you have children. Do you want your children to repeat the same path? A lot of you are on the same cycle as your parents and their parents before them. And you know this. And I'm going to share with you what you can do to break the cycle. If you're interested in breaking the cycle, stick with me. If you're not, go back and watch Housewives of Atlanta. How about that? Missy Davis from the 615. How you doing? So Mr. Lee said something interesting. A lot of people, in my opinion, are just out here. But when we break that down, being out here means that they don't have goals for themselves. They're not aiming for something. What they're working for is the paycheck. And as we all know, when you work for a paycheck, you're going to continue to work for that paycheck for the rest of your life. You're going to continue to just do that. And that's a lot of people's mentality. Hey, I got me a good job. I'm getting this paycheck. I'm straight. but they don't have anything bigger than that they're trying to achieve. And I feel like a lot of times that's the issue. They work their ass off, and the prize is their paycheck. What about peace of mind? Right? What about investing in yourself and building something of your own? What about leaving a legacy for your children, for your community? What about starting your own business? What about getting out of debt? Let me see here. Mr. Jeff said, my biggest weakness is eating out. There you go. The first step is admitting that you have an issue. And your focus should be on finding solutions that will prevent you from eating out or spending so much money on eating out. Jesse, trying to live a life that you know you can't. Olivia said, a fictitious reality of life. Jesse also said, trying to impress others. Trying to be like the next, trying to live like another. Yes, keeping up with the Joneses. All right, so let's talk about the biggest rule of budgeting. The biggest rule of budgeting is making sure that you give every dollar a job, okay? A budget is a plan that you can set up for yourself that will align your income and your expenses to what you actually want to achieve, okay? So first, we have to have some particular goal. We have to want something, right? So let's say that you want to build a saving account. You want to build an emergency fund of $1,000, right? So what you have to do is you have to align your budget, your income and expenses to actually achieving that $1,000 emergency fund. And the first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you give every dollar a job. Jason, what does that mean? That means that you need to tell your money before you even get it what you're going to do with it, okay? Meaning that on your budget, Jeff, I'm going to use you as an example. You have a problem with eating out. So what you need to do is you need to figure out how much money you've been spending in the past. Let's say you spend $500 a month on takeout. You understand that that's an issue. Be realistic. What can you do? Jason, I'm going to cut my eating habits. I'm going to cut that in half. Instead of me spending $500 a month on takeout like I have in the past, I'm going to be mindful of what I'm doing, and I'm going to set a budget for $250. Okay? By you giving that dollar a job now, instead of, it not having a purpose at all, by you giving it a job, you're basically saying before you get this money, you're not going to spend no more than $250 on takeout. That's you taking control. Okay? And by you giving that dollar a purpose, all you have to do is follow the budget. That means that when you are living, okay, when you are actually experiencing the world, you know that you're not spending more than $250 of your takeout budget. Are you with me? By you not giving your money a purpose, by you not giving every dollar a job, when people don't give their money a job, they spend money by accident. When you don't give your money a job, you spend it by accident, okay? By you giving your money a purpose, by you giving it a job before you get it, you know you are now in alignment of what you want to achieve. And a lot of people spend money by accident, and then they overspend, and the next thing you know, they don't have enough money to pay their bills because they accidentally spent $100 at the nicest restaurant in the city. They were not aware of how much money they were going to spend prior to that. Hey, let me get that lobster meal. Oh yeah, let me get those biscuits. I'm talking about Red Lobster, by the way. Yeah, let me get those biscuits. Yeah, let me make that all you can eat. Next thing you know, the bill's $100. I know this is not the nicest restaurant in your city. I'm just giving an example. Hey man, we like Red Lobster, where I'm from. Anyway, They end up racking up this bill. Next thing you know, they spend $100. Like, dang, I spent $100 on this food. But when you give every dollar a purpose, you know prior to you going out to eat, hey, my budget is only $250. Do I really want to spend $100 at Red Lobster? You begin to make different decisions. You begin to move different. You begin to live accordingly to that purpose that you have given your money. Does that make sense? So you want to give your money a purpose. You want to give every dollar a job before you get the money. You put that on your budget, okay? You align your budget to your goals. If you know you're overspending in areas, reduce that and be aware of it, okay? Reduce it and be aware of it, and then live according to the change. And then all you have to do is follow the budget. You follow the budget, you'll get the results. That's simple. Okay, so let me see. We got some feedback on YouTube. Toya Russell, what's up? So in other words, if you can't control your pennies, nickels, and dimes, you can control your dollars. I like that. I like that. Yep, you want to minimize it as much as possible, and collectively, it'll be a big pot of money. But minimize all those small things that you do. Take control in each of those small areas, okay? Live that out. Next thing you know, you're reaching the goals that you want to achieve. And the biggest thing that people don't do when they create their budgets is they don't adjust their budget accordingly to their goals. They don't give that budget, they don't give the dollars a job or a purpose, and it's not in alignment to their goals. And because so, people aren't successful with it because they continue to live out the same life they've been living. They just out here. What's up, Rachel from North Carolina? How you doing? Okay, so what I need for you all to do is be mindful of where you are putting your money. And if you know that you're overspending in areas, rebudget it, okay? Give your money a purpose before you actually get paid, okay? If you are someone where you would like access to this budget sheet, comment budget. I'm going to share with you how you can get access to it, okay? And what I really want you all to do is to join me in our Black Letters program and allow me to teach you how to get better results from your finances. I'm going to talk to you about budgeting. I'm going to talk to you about restructuring your banking. I'm going to talk to you about developing a spending plan that's going to help you discipline your spending. We're going to talk about cultivating an actual plan where you can execute and begin to get results, save some money, eliminate debt, free up cash flow so that you can invest in yourself, all that good stuff. The amount of taxes I'm paying and bills are my biggest problem. So, Olivia, I would definitely look into some of the bills that you have, and you may need to make some cuts. You may need to make some cuts. And then also, if you're paying a lot in taxes, you may want to lower your tax allowances with your actual at your job. Your tax allowances may be too high. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to offer you all an opportunity to join me in getting your finances in order. Okay, if you are someone where you're struggling with your finances, you want to get better results, I want you to join me on our Black Letters program. It's $19.99 a month, pay as you go, and you're going to join Transcend Financial Academy. And in this academy, you're going to get access to the Black Letters program, where I'm going to teach you how to get your finances in order and what you need to do. Okay, and you're also going to get access to all of our other courses. You're going to get access to the credit repair course, the credit building course, and the future courses that I add to the program, like buying a home, starting a business, building business credit, all that good stuff, okay? And you have access to all of these programs, all of these courses for just $19.99 a month. And because it's pay as you go, you can cancel any time, but you can get the information for cheap. Jesse said he got to stop ordering car parts. Make a budget for yourself. If you are spending $500 a month and you know that's too much, cut it to $250. And then once you hit that $250 number, stop. You know that you hit your limit. But a lot of people aren't aware of the transactions that they make until it's too late. That's why you want to give every dollar a purpose before you get paid. And if you follow the budget, you're not going to overspend. You have to discipline yourself, restrict, some of your expenses so that you can actually invest in yourself, build a savings account, eliminate debt, all that good stuff, reach goals. So if you are someone who is interested in joining me in Transcend Financial Academy, go to the following link, enroll for $19.99, and join me on this special adventure. Let me know who you are, where you're from. How do you feel about budgeting? Let me know. Because it really comes down to the mentality. Dough Chaser TV is all about you, reshaping, actually renewing your mind, right? Building a new brain. And a lot of people, when they think about certain financial pieces of their life, they have this negative stigma associated with it. And that's probably due to them not having the best experience. So if you're interested in joining me on this adventure to getting your finances in order, learning how to repair your credit, remove negative items from your credit report, learning how to improve your credit score for 200 points, learning how to buy a home, learning how to start a business, learning how to build business credit, all that good stuff. If you're interested in that, join me for $19.99 in Transcend Financial Academy. It's an online platform where I educate you, where I teach you everything that I know when it comes to these particular areas so that you can begin to get results in your life, okay? So if you're interested in that, please take advantage. Click the link associated to these videos. I provided that in the comment area. It will also be provided in the description of this video. Enroll $19.99 a month. You won't regret it. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to be a part of the program, all you have to do is cancel. It's that simple. Let me see. Erica Tink Russell. How you doing from Dallas? I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Let me see here. Set and Rich, what's the best credit source to check your credit score? If you want to get a true understanding of your FICO credit score, which is used in 90% of lending decisions, I would definitely recommend that you check out myfico.com, myfico.com. It's a little pricey. It costs about $29.99 a month. However, that's going to give you a true understanding of what your credit scores are looking like. And a lot of people, I need you to understand that based off of the decisions that you're trying to make, if you're trying to buy a home or if you're trying to buy a car or if you're trying to open up a new credit card or you're trying to take out a personal loan, anything, you have different credit scores, okay? Not all of your credit scores are the same. My FICO is definitely a great source to look at. If you want something more affordable, check out Experian.com. Also, PrivacyGuard.com. Those are the top three that I recommend. Okay. I'm going to share with you all how you can get a copy of this particular template. Of course, all the members of Transcend Financial Academy who joined the Black Letters program, if you're paying the $19.99 a month, you have access to all the courses. All of you get this information and more at no additional cost. You're welcome, Seddon. Thank you for joining me. But at the end of the day, I want to thank you all for joining me. Enroll in Transcend Financial Academy. At least get the particular template so that you can budget your money. But at the end of the day, I just want you all to get better results from your finances. So regardless of if you work with me or not, please use this information to transcend financially, okay? So thank you all for joining me this evening. Again, my name is Jason White. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully this has, touched your mind and, transcend financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm just joking. Anyway, I appreciate you all. You all have a wonderful evening. Again, my name is Jason White. I'm out.